L'Oreal color boosters look like this. They come in 3 different pigments: red, copper, and violet. Basically, they're just pure color pigments that enhance a hair color. We'll go over the red one first. L'Oreal recommends that you add this red booster with these shades of their color line. These are already red shades, so it's basically doubling the pigment of red. Well, one of these listed is in their Let's color line, and it's a 5.6. And these are permanent gel hair colors. So 5.6 means that this is a level 5 right here. So we have a level 5 hair color. The period separates the level from the tone. Sometimes there'll be a slash. 6 means, ooh, that's a crazy R, red in L'Oreal. So it's saying this is a level 5 with red pigment. One cool thing about these colors is it lets you know right here the base of this color. So this has a base of red. It recommends to use the whole tube of booster to the whole bottle of hair color, but you can use less if you want. Boosters are meant to customize the hair color. A little bit of red, a lot of red, and you can see it's like red food coloring. You do want to wear gloves because it stains your skin. So you'll mix the booster with the gel hair color, and it's just a liquid hair color, with equal parts of developer, so a 1-to-1 ratio. Here's what the hair color looks like, 5.6, when you add the red booster. It makes it super, super red. It's just intensifying that undertone. Also in the same hair color line, they have a 6.0. So 6.0 in most hair color lines is going to translate to level 6 in. So the tonality is natural, neutral, meaning it's not cool, blues, violets, and it's not warm, orange, reds, yellows. And here's an actual swatch of 6 in. So you can add a booster to anything, but my favorite way to use them is to use it with the In series, the natural series. You could add just a little bit of red, so you're not getting that true 6R, which is very red. This is 6 in with just a little bit of the red color booster. So it's a nice medium brown with a hint of red. Obviously, if you wanted it to be more pigmented, you would add more red booster. So you don't have to only stick to their rules where it says only use it with these shades. You can interchange them, mix them, customize them. The point again of color boosters is to customize the hair color. So there really are no set rules to it other than just basic color theory. Another way to use the color booster is in a conditioner, and you have to be pretty careful with this, but if you have green tinted hair from swimming, the color just came out wrong, whatever it may be, you have a darker hair color with a tint of green. Remember, going back to color theory, across from green is Christmas, red. So when these two get married, they create a neutral color. They'll cancel each other out. So ideally you could add the red pigment into a conditioner or a shampoo your hair, wear gloves, and it will help balance that out. It may not completely get rid of that because a lot of that is done with hair color with developer, but just for a quick fix or a toner, it will help slightly. Next is the copper booster. I'm just gonna do it on top of this. It's going to add orange to the hair, a mixture of red and yellow. You can see on the cap here that it's orange. Here's a list of shades that it recommends you use the copper booster with. I picked up a 5.64, and again, it's gonna tell you the base here, red, copper. If we have a 5.64, that means this is a level 5. The period is just separating the level from the tone. 6, just like in the last one, is red. And 4 for this color line is C for copper. So it's a 5RC. When you add the copper to the 5.64, you get this. It's still level 5, but has hints of red and copper. And it may be kind of tough to see here, but it's a really pretty dark penny-ish look, which doesn't sound too pretty. When the light hits it, it's orange in a good way. When you add the booster with the 6.0, which is the neutral color, you'll get this one. So you can see the difference. This one pulls more red because that color 5.64, the 6 for red, it already has a tone of red. When you mix the booster with the neutral color, it turns that color into a 5C, 5 copper, or 6C, sorry, we did level 6, so 6 copper. So it's pure coppery, more orange to yellow tints. To tone it down, you could definitely just add less of the booster so it's less orange. For the last one, we have the violet booster, which is my least favorite one. I actually don't like it at all. Pretty much all color lines have color boosters. They're called different things, mixers, shots. My favorite ones to use are Paul Mitchell color shots, and they are true to pigment. So if you pull a violet color shot, when you pour it out of the bottle, it's straight violet, and the results are violet. The more you use, the more violet it is. The less you use, mix a little bit in conditioner, it gives you a subtle violet tint. Let me show you it against developer, the white. This one is not true to tint, and it's not even violet when it comes out of the bottle. Okay, can you see that? So normally color shots, when you mix them up, like I said, they're true to color. This one is red, very red. And I've tried it a couple times, bought another tube because I thought maybe I got the wrong batch. But after reading some reviews, this just isn't violet. It doesn't pull violet in any kind of way. It just pulls red. Here's a list of colors they recommend that you use the violet booster with. They are the violet-based colors. They're gonna have the violet color on the box. I used 4.26, the base is violet red. So 2 stands for violet, 6 again is the red. Level 4, which is a darker hair color. It's right here. Here it is with the 4.26. There's a little violet in it, but it's more so red to me. When I tried it on the 6N, again, it's still just very red. Then I took this level 10 hair color, 10.0 neutral, no tonality to it. Right here, brightest blonde. I mixed that with 10 volume with 1 drop of the color booster, violet, and here's what you have. It's a variation of red. When you add red and white together, you get pink, so there's no violet. Then I mixed it with conditioner and let it sit on the hair for 20 minutes. Like I mentioned earlier, you can do that for a quick little toner. It's not gonna totally correct everything, but this should have given me a violet tint. And again, we got a pink tint, which is stemming from red, diluted red. So I don't know, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm using it wrong, but for me, the violet's a big miss. The last thing they have is something kind of silly. It's a fragrance booster. They claim that this cancels out the smell of the hair color. It's then going to smell like cherry blossom. Okay. And they're also saying it helps the hair color glide on better because of the sunflower seed oils in the booster, but the hair color is going to glide on really well because it's liquid. The hair color smell is very strong. So let's add the booster. Honestly, that smells bad too, but it smells like floral fragrance perfume. And this was $5, so in my opinion, that's pretty expensive. We're gonna start getting crazy in here. It still smells like hair color. It's just less of a hair color smell and a little bit of perfume. It's kind of like when you go into a public restroom and it smells terrible and someone sprays perfume. It still smells terrible, but just a hint of perfume.